So, first night shift. It shouldn't be too hard. They have only one tune for all their facilities. Good one, though. Still feels awesome to have water all day without schedule. It's better to save it, though. This bathroom is about the size of my apartment in Bright City, and I would be locked there for a month. The place seemed creepy when I arrived, so I locked the door. The keys should be around somewhere. I can't end my shift and go to sleep until I complete my tasks for today. Should be crappy memory, but at least I'm well organized. I don't need the lights while I'm gone. It's locked. Hey Jasper, what's with the moody atmosphere? Great talk as always. Thanks for keeping the keys safe, Jasper. I'd say Jasper's creepy if I haven't seen the day shifts workers. Smell of old leather, gas, and alcohol. Yep, I love this car. I'll call you Christine from now on. A gas station. If I call Jasper from a phone booth, this will become evacuation point instead of ground rock. If I stuck somewhere. Or when I stuck. Good luck to anyone who expects actual gas station services here. I remember hiking around these satellite dishes with my dad. He told me they're space related, but it's probably something to deal with Titans. Hey Jasper, checking in from the gas station near the woodland plains. Thanks for listening. They said Wyvern likes the bridge near the Windland Plains. Maybe I should check there. Oh, that's another gas station. Hey Jasper, checking in from the gas station outside of Woodville. Doing good. Thanks for asking. Nothing here. Maybe later I can find something useful lying around. Woodville. My parents still live here. Roads here were damaged since the incident when I was 9. Still, you can't drink coffee in a car while driving here. This place was half dead since I was a child. It seems lockdown took almost no effect here. They said Wyvern likes the bridge near the Windland Plains. Maybe I should check there. A lamppost in the middle of nowhere. I hope Aslan is around somewhere. They said Wyvern likes the bridge near the Winland Plains. Maybe I should check there. Why the spotlights on a train is still on? It's clearly not moving anywhere. Well, okay, not my business. They said Wyvern likes the bridge near the Winland Plains. Maybe I should check there. This seems unfinished. They said Wyvern likes the bridge near the Windland Plains. Maybe I should check there. Windland Plains, they produce most of the energy for Woodville and Bright City. But I remember frequent shutdowns this time of the year. I wonder, was it because of Titans? I don't know you, Clark, but I'm grateful music can save my day. Or night, actually. Also, I hope you left your booze somewhere. I might need it. Well, so this car can't work normally with the spotlight on. Good to know. No multitasking for Christine. Well, so this car can't work normally with the spotlight on. Good to know. No multitasking for Christine. and not towards my target. Wow, she's beautiful. I hope she's not hungry. She probably flew to another bridge. At least it's the right direction to the Silent Peak. At the top of the bridge.
The National Broadcasting Company presents Lights Out, a summer revival of the famous series which many of our listeners will remember. Tonight's story, the eighth and the last in this series, is called The Signal. Lights out. Everybody. This is the witching hour. The hour when dogs howl and evil is let loose on a sleeping world. Sit in the dark now and listen to Lights Out.
Hey Jasper, checking in from the gas station near the Woodland Plains. Thanks for listening.
I was calling to a man who stood beside a railroad track at the bottom of the deep and rocky ravine. One would have thought that, considering the nature of the ground, he would have looked up to where I was standing. But instead he turned and looked down the railroad track.
We never came this close. So there is enough power for only one tower to work, and the wyvern is short-sighted. I need to lead only the closest one to her, one at a time.
He regarded me without moving. I shouted,
Is there a path by which I can come down and speak to you?
He continued to stare at me. Gradually, the expression of horror seemed to pass from his face, leaving it a gray, empty mask. When he spoke, his voice seemed to come from a grave.
Why do you wish? No reason. Just want to talk. You have no reason. Please go on your way. Well, I do have a reason. Let me come down and talk to you.
He motioned with his little rolled-up flag to a narrow path about 200 yards distant, which descended the rocky wall of the ravine. I carefully made my way down. The ravine was extremely deep and unusually precipitous. The man close to the bottom was in as solitary and dismal a place as I'd ever seen. I could see the railroad tracks running into a dark, gloomy tunnel at one end of it. So little sunlight ever found its way to the spot that it had in its birthday hid its melt. So much cold wind rushed through, it struck chills to me, so I left him more to her. Hello, I'm afraid I'm intruding.
Well?
I'd better explain. You see, I'm a reporter for the London Times. You know the Times.
Yes, I know the Times.
I'm a new man. I was assigned to do a series of stories on people who work at little-known occupations in the city. And strolling along, seeing you down here, I thought, here is a story.
That's the reason that brought you down here?
You
Yes.
can probably see only blue light. My
Perhaps I'd better
spotlight
ask you a few
is
questions,
pointless
hadn't
here.
I? For instance, how far down are we? I've never seen anything quite like this before.
52 feet.
Is that considered deep for railroad cutting?
Deepest in the country.
52 feet. And how long is the tunnel?
3/4 of a mile.
And that red signal light in front of the tunnel, is that part of your job? I mean, do you have to see that it stays lighted all the time?
Don't you know that it is?
Don't I know it is? Look, you've been staring at me ever since I called to you. Staring as though I were something to be afraid of. I'm just a newspaper reporter, that's all.
Thought I'd seen you before.
Seen me? But where?
There. By that signal light.
But I've never been here before. The part of London I've never visited. No, you may be sure of that.
Perhaps I may. Yes, I'm sure I may. I beg your pardon for being so
Who was supposed to walk the stairs? Titans? The view from up here is quite nice. I wonder why they never allow anyone to go near these structures. I have never seen the high bridge from this angle. I guess not a lot of people have this opportunity. Damn, she's going back to the bridge. This was too far for her.
That's right through me.
We'll hurry along. There. This will be better.
Yes.
I'll just put a little more wood on the fire, poke it down.
How do you stand that wind? I'm about frozen.
I've been here 8 or 9 years, maybe 10. I'm used to the wind. It never changes. Here,